See how they're starting to actually sear. We want to try and sear all of the sides. Try and get that skin nice and good and crispy. Because at the end, we're going to braise these turkeys. And braise these turkey legs with the curry and all of that. Now the thing with the recipe is that you can just sit there and just, if you want to cook for 6 people, just double the recipe and so on and so forth. Here I had a little bit of turkey stock. When I took the ends of the turkey, I cut them off with a little bit of onion and everything. I'm going to go ahead and strain this and add that to the actual sauce once we get to that stage. Let me grab a plate. Now I don't want to cook these fully. I just want to get them nice and brown on all the sides that I possibly can, and kind of sear most of the juice inside the turkey. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, we're just trying to sear it. And we're going to remove it. And we're going to go ahead and saute our vegetables. Add our stock. Put everything back in. Alright, let me get a plate. Now see, the browning process doesn't take long. Because like I said, you just want to sear it. Maybe about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Keep turning until you get your desired brownness that you want on your turkey. Like I said, we're going to season this later. Alright? Best way to do it. Alright. Now, if you want them a little bit more browner than this, hey, that's up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and remove them. Because I accomplished what I wanted. And now when they sit in their liquid and braise, it's going to make it all the better. Now, keep in mind, I put duck fat in there. You can use olive oil, but I like the duck fat because it's the flavor of everything. Right? It is what it is. Alright, here we go. Moving out. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead. Some people will call this a trinity, but a lot of things change because I got the onion, celery, and bell peppers, which is a trinity. But I'm going to add a lot of other stuff in there. So we're going to go ahead and add all these in there. We're going to start sauteing in the pan. Add our Spanish onion, sweet Spanish onion. Add our green onion. Oh man. No. We're going to add our garlic. And all the chopped vegetables. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stir this. We're going to cook these until they become somewhat translucent. If they get a little color on the garlic and all that, it's not going to matter. It's not going to be that bitter or anything like that. They did some changes to all of it. Now, we're going to go ahead and add that jerk seasoning. Now, all you need is a very little. This stuff is really hot. Alright? We're not trying to make it that spicy. I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. Now, like I said, you can replace that with habaneros and things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and stir this around. Alright, now we got our vegetables in there sauteing. I'm going to strain this over this. When I get ready to add the rest of my, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 bar of actual curry. This is going to also help make the stock thicken and everything like that. Now, a little bit of the yellow that's coming off of the Indian curry is going to be added as a color as well. And you can always thicken this as we go along, but it only should take just about 1 bar just for these 3 turkey necks. Because now once we add all of our liquid, we're going to let it braise. Normally I always let the first braise go for about 20 to 30 minutes on a medium-high heat, or a medium heat once I cut it down. Now we still want to leave a little bit of texture to the actual stuff. So we're going to go ahead and strain this chicken stock. You know, I'm not worried about turkey stock is what it is. I'm not really worried about being a perfectionist here. I just want the flavor. Right. Alright, now that's all done. Now this is the best time to actually get a pretty good idea of the thickening of your curry. As you notice, I added 1. We'll probably add another one because we're going to add a little bit more liquid to this braising stock. And this is basically what this curry looks like. You can find it in any local supermarket. So we're going to add 1 more bar in there. Now you can do anything with this. I like serving this over rice with some vegetables, or even a good hearty. What I got here is some good old navy beans. It's a good hearty meal. It's something that everybody can it's just good Southern comfort food, mixed with a little bit of Caribbean and a couple other things. So we're going to go ahead and add this turkey back in there, alright? And then we're going to fill it up with some liquid. I like to add everything back. Everything I can get, juices, everything. It's all flavor, alright? There we go. All this stuff off to the side here. Alright, and you see how this stuff is starting to thicken. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add some water. Just enough to cover. Alright. And basically we're going to let that sit and braise for a minute. We're going to come back in about 30 minutes. Add just a little bit more. There we go. Alright. We're going to put a lid on it. And we're going to let it just slowly simmer in medium. We'll turn it up to a medium-high heat to get it rolling. We'll cut it back down to get it to a good simmer. And we'll be back.